conversation, never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Meet me by the bar.
Straight up, no chasing.
Welcome to the Boy Podcast, where the conversation's never on the rocks, but it's straight up no chaser. I'm your boy C4.
And I'm your very favorite bartender, Champagne.
Champagne in the building.
And I'm young Halla, the illest poet alive.
That part. We pulled Halla out the motherfucking dugouts. They can come on this motherfucker, bro. Come holla at us real quick.
For
man.
sure, for sure.
Tell the people what you do, because that's where we gonna start at. Just to jump into the conversation.
What I do, I inspire, try to innovate. I write, perform, I teach, I learn, I act. I'm a father. I'm somebody's best friend somewhere. I'm a good son and a good brother to have. Yeah. What else could I put up in there?
I mean, shit, you do everything in there but the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
What else you want in there? Your socks?
I try to uplift the community too. I try to do. Yeah.
From what I know from you, I see a lot of your skits and your plays. That's how I caught on to you.
Okay.
So, and that's what your company is right now, right?
Yes. Tough Crowd Entertainment. Well, basically it's entertainment. So we have people that sing, people that dance, people that rap, people that act. That's basic entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Of what we do. I started it. It's about to be 13 years at Southwest College.
13?
13, bro. We still got one active original member. Shout out to my boy Liddy. When I started it, he's still with me. He was acting at first, then he started making the props. Our last plays we've been having ain't really been needing that much props, but he's about to be a dad, so that's a blessing. But yeah, I started it at Southwest College, man. I was doing the wrong things, that I shouldn't be doing. So my folks was like, man, you need to do something with your life. So I was 31. I'm 43. So I was like, well, maybe. They was like, you should go to community college, nigga. And I'm like, what? Community college, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where is that?
Southwest is a community college. So
I'm saying I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
At one point.
So I went to Southwest. And I used to see how the homies that was in school, when it come around finals time, them niggas be pressed. They going crazy. I'm like, well, I don't want to take no classes. Like that. I want to take some smooth, easy shit and get this. Because they was saying I need to go there for the
GEs?
No, the bread.
The financial aid.
The financial aid.
They wanted you to start chasing a check.
Yeah.
They wanted you to start
Let me
chasing
tell you
a
the crazy
check.
part. My shit never went through.
Mine either. My toe. That's why I knew community college was for me.
Never got to
I said,
this.
where is this money y'all talking about?
But I'm not mad at it.
I learned
because
the
guess
scam.
what happened?
That's what ended up
I'm not mad at
happening.
it. Because so I end up taking, I'm like, well, I'm gonna take some easy shit because I used to rap before that. So and I wasn't bad,
What's
you know
your
what I'm
rap
saying?
name?
Holla.
Oh, your name
Before Holla though, because I learned how to rap on the party line. For people, I'm 43, so if you should know what the party line is. On the party line.
Don't know now. You
Yeah,
don't.
it was basically Instagram without the video because you couldn't see
without
nobody.
pictures.
It was actually like Clubhouse.
The number.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
remember?
Clubhouse.
Yeah, it was Clubhouse.
It's literally Clubhouse.
Any of y'all remember the number?
No.
No.
I know
What's
you
the number?
do.
Because we know you know it.
No, you know it.
It was
nigga.
323
Yeah.
315-7771.
You know that all the
That was the
party
Hollywood
lines still
Zoo. That's the
exist,
one.
right?
The old party
Most
line?
of the party lines
No,
still exist.
I be dialing that number. It ain't 10 no White man, come on, this is the Hollywood Zoo. But anyway, I'm saying that's really important in my life because that's how I learned how to rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from rapping.
Oh, you had one of them cool ass intros?
No,
Yo, it's Holla.
Nah,
I got
I
the
didn't.
dollars.
My shit was.
Bitch,
That
So
didn't come
you was
till
on there
later.
when Spitfire was on there?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah, we talked about.
You know Spitfire?
What? He was on the show. We had Spitfire on the show.
interviewed
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
my
look, so
dog.
well, he my name on the party line was JB. It was for Johnny Blaze, like Method Man. You remember they had Johnny Blaze clothing.
Yeah.
So when I first got on there, my homie, his name was Lamar. He used to get on there and like the gang banging in there. Yeah, good fuck you, kid.
Yeah, I remember them
And I
niggas
be
too.
like, why we keep doing this? So one day I was like,
What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm like, is it more on here? And I started like going through the rooms. And there was this nigga in the room, his name was Joker. He live in Hawaii now. He be in there just listening to beats, rapping. I'd be like, this nigga hard. But I'd be like, nigga, you ain't got no life. You in here all day. But I was on there all day too. So I had no life neither. But his was a little different. It's like, nigga, you literally in this room. So I start talking to him. And I'm like, man, you know, I'm like, you sound pretty cool freestyler. And I was like, man, you think I could rap? He like, nigga, if you really want to rap, this what you need to do. So on the party line, it was a page called the Freestyle and Poetry Board. So what it is it's 20 messages. So if on the 20 messages, when you go and leave a new message, it knock a message off. So he was like, if you want to learn how to rap, go diss these 3 niggas. Leave messages on these 3 niggas, and I guarantee you in 10 to 15 minutes, if they not busy, you gonna hear them. You know,
they gonna get back at you.
So my name was Johnny Blaze, right? So I remember I wrote like some little Fisher Price ass rap, but I dissed all 3 of the niggas in one. So it was Breaks, FOS, and what was wrong name? Breaks, FOS, and One Time. So I said, I don't know what it was, some corny ass rap. I said it in one, dissed all 3 of them niggas. I promise you, in like 5 minutes. Who the fuck is a Johnny Blaze, nigga? They freestyling, they going in, leaving back.
Like, so now y'all having like a.
But I don't know how to freestyle. So I had to write my shit. These niggas freestyle, they kicking shit, they killing me off, and I'm taking 10, 15 minutes. Them niggas, every time I lay my shit, them niggas back 15 messages. And I'm like, oh, these niggas killing me, man. Like, so I went to him, and he was like, nigga, I told you. I became obsessed. Because I was already obsessed with the party line. I was obsessed with the party line, the fact that you could hear somebody, like hear a girl and don't know how she looks, so you building your own image of her. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when the girls used to have a high-pitched voice and they used to try
but
to
you
make
were getting
themselves
let down.
Oh, God.
90%.
That was the beginning of the
I was on the party line for like 5 years straight. Out of the 5 years, I met 3 that was cool, that looked like, oh yeah, you a little. And I've met hundreds. I'm not even lying to you. My right-handed guy. I'm not even lying to you.
That's my smoky.
No, I got like,
yes.
guys that I still know to this day. That I met from Let Go. You remember Let Go?
What is Let? I don't remember.
Let Go was like one of the first.
You let his ass go?
Social media apps. No, it was like not Let Go. It was called Let's Go.
I don't remember that nigga.
Yeah.
I remember MySpace Black Planet.
Yeah, Let's
Go used to be for club flyers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't remember.
So
that.
like that's where you like that's allegedly used to be the like directory to figure out where everything was gonna be popping in LA.
And you holler at somebody over that?
What?
Your ass is crazy.
No,
I leave a comment on somebody's flyer. So a nigga left a comment on the flyer, and we started having a whole conversation under this flyer for like 6 months.
The worst shit I ever did. Nah, the worst shit I did on the party line. This girl stayed in the IE, bro. I never seen.
You took that trip.
We talked for days, and how she had described how she looked. I wasn't. No, I wouldn't say I've never been in love, but I'm saying like, yeah.
You was kind of infatuated.
Bro, when I pulled up on her, bro.
Freddie Jackson.
Nigga.
This goes back to y'all little powwow y'all was having earlier about how looks.
So,
you look
No, because I built my own. My imagination is crazy. So you can only imagine how she sound. And she told me most of the girls on the party line.
Most of
the girls on the party line said they was thick and brown skin. That's what they mean. That was my super booty. I'm brown skin, brown eyes thick. That was like 90% of the women or they was light skin with green eyes thick. It was either or, no in between. So every time I talk to a girl, this is what they telling me. Man, bro. Anyway, all right. So, party line, back to the party line. I dissed them niggas, right?
Passionate about that boy.
Asked the homie, like I told you. So I became obsessed with these niggas rapping. They freestyling. But I became so obsessed that I started writing that I actually became good. It would just take me a longer time to get the bars out because they were
they was already attacking your ass.
They
was
was
trying to figure it out.
nigga, they was freestyle kings. And
I bet you started learning how to freestyle though. Like I keep on waiting to write this
I lost
shit
the
down.
art of that, but I really did when I first started rapping. When I loved it more so than what I do now is when I really loved it. I learned. I became a student of the game, and then became like my real friends in real life. We end up like starting.
Joker live in Hawaii.
He live in Hawaii now. But we end up starting meeting each other, and it became like a little community. But on the party line, I built this thing. We used to. My crew was called WMI. It was world's most infamous from Jay-Z. He used to do He used to be like, world's most infamous.
Yeah.
So we was WMI, and the homie, his crew was called the O, and we'll battle every Friday. You know what I'm saying? So people used to be like, nigga, why you on the party? You don't look like you should be on the party line.
Conjuring community.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, because I changed like what it was. Yeah, so I really learned literally how to rap on the party line. Then I got with this crew that was called Gang Green. I don't know if you remember Gang Green on the streets. Okay, well, I used to be with this crew called Gang Green. You know, them niggas was doing what they, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was their artist. So that's how I got that's how people start knowing me on the street. Yeah. And then when that didn't work out, I ended up going to jail for identity theft. When the bread was gone, I ended up going to jail for identity theft. So when I got out of jail, when I fought the case for a year, I was in jail for 2 weeks. I bailed out. I just needed to see what was going on. Then I fought it for a year. So I ended up beating the case with the money I did the identity theft with. Craziest shit in the world. That's
what you're supposed to do, though.
Wait, no.
You know how many times people...
Case closed.
People tell...
That shit old, nigga.
You know how many times people tell
I was in my
warfare stories, and you be like, nigga, you ain't even bail yourself out when you motherfucker be fucked up. So it's like, at least you did the right thing. You karma happened right away. And you cleared the karma right away. Like, you know what? That's how it was when the first time I went to jail.
And that's why they was like, go to school.
I went to jail for greed.
Yeah, I went to school for that. Like, right when I got out, it was like, well, nigga, you need to do something.
Right.
So I took, being that I knew how to rap really good, you know, if you're a good rapper, then you got to have emotion. So acting is kind of emotion. So I'm like, all right, well, I know I could probably act. Shit, a nigga could do that. I love film. Then it was like, I write raps. A story, a play might just be a long ass rap. So I did that. And beginning acting, I'm like, oh, well, shit, I love movies and, you know, I'm a character.
Said, fuck it,
so I took all three of them, right? And them shits that's not
And that
hard.
was early on.
Yeah. And my teacher, because Southwest ain't had no bread, he taught all three. So I was with this nigga Monday through Thursday from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday every day.
That was probably the best free experience.
And my writing, he fell in love with my writing. So they had this competition called NAASA, where LA was the only Western school that represented. It was in the South. It was in the South with the HBCUs, with the HBCs. I'm sorry. And I would go down there. He'll take a team of 11, or the most he could take is 12. He'll take us down there, and we'll do 50-minute plays, dual scenes. It's this thing called Reader's Theater.
Like battling.
Interpretation of poetry. And I did interpretation of poetry because my raps was good. So naturally, you know, poetry is kind of like rapping.
Right.
So he'll take me down there, and them niggas down there was so poised. They were so good. They all was like quadruple threats. But poetry, they couldn't fuck with me. So I went down there the first year, caused some ruckus, and we was from the West, you know, handed niggas their ass. Like on the first, I kind of got into a Jackson State.
Why people be so mad when the West really do it?
Because we like that's
because it was only one school out here that was represented.
And it was a 2-year. Southwest only a 2-year college. Them was like big universities, and that's when I used to really like. I was West. Like all I wore was khaki shoes, big ass tees. I had the braids. So then, oh, that nigga really from the West. We really got. And then we got into it low key. Right when I got there, we got into it because I don't know if y'all know, and this is no disrespect. This ain't no disrespect to nobody, right? Everybody got their walks with God. This is no disrespect. I have to say this, but I don't know if y'all know. A lot of men in theater, it's not. What's politically correct to say?
Say it.
Well, describe it.
Use a vowel. Use it in a sentence.
Use a verb.
A lot of black males in theater are
that was raised by their mother.
Is it an R. Kelly song?
Yeah.
Got it.
Soft.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yes.
It was raised by their mother.
Yes.
The word, the adverb we're looking for today, guys, is soft.
No, not soft. I wouldn't use it. Disrespectful. That sounds disrespectful.
Soft. Not soft. I said no disrespect.
SOFT.
But some people that are raised in a more soft environment are more soft for presentation.
Let me clear that up. She said that. I didn't say that. I'm just giving what it was. Down south, black theater was most of the men. A lot were, you know what I'm saying?
They were raised by their mother.
Yes. So when I got there, only me and my homie out of the 11, we real niggas. And we from the West. But one of the people on our team, was
raised by his mother.
Yes, but he's still my nigga.
Yeah,
cause
yeah.
nigga, we on the team.
Yeah, I was raised by my mother and my
So we get there, right? We get there, and the first night is supposed to be a mixer. At the mixer, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do when they call you up. It was like a low-key talent show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a battle.
Yeah. So my teacher was like, you should do a poem. So I had a poem that I wrote. It was called Can I Kick It? You know how Tribe Called Quest, like, Can I kick it? Yes, I can.
You would do a Can I Kick It in the Dickie show.
Yes, I would. No, I would. Can I kick it? But
Can I Kick It?
when I was supposed to go up on the sheet of 27 people, I was like number 7, right? So me and the homie, he real west too. We in the back. Nigga.
Why am I picturing this? You?
I hope you can.
A big ass Dickie suit.
I hope you can. I had a
like,
Dickie suit on there. I had like some jeans and a big tee with the chucks, right? Had the brace in the back with a hat on. We in the back.
Yeah.
Right? And for the mixer, my homie who's on my team, who was raised by his mama,
okay.
he was doing a piece from the Color Museum, and the character was raised by their mama. It's called Miss Raj. And it was about a dude from the 70s who talk about disco. So my teacher wanted him to dress up in the platform. Yeah, like,
afro.
you know what I'm saying?
This
character.
Yeah.
So we in the back, bro walk in. It's 2 niggas right here. They immediately get to talking about bro.
Of course.
But they raised by their mama too. So me and the homie press him. We like, nigga, fuck you mean? Nigga, that's the homie, nigga.
Right,
He went in
right.
like, nigga, this is LA. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
We press them niggas, they get on, right? We like, niggas got us fucked up. Well,
Yeah.
woo. I go to the list, like 10 minutes later, nigga, I'm number 24 now.
Wait, what?
Why they bop
Yes.
Why they bop you down?
So look, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, these niggas got me fucked up, right? So I go to somebody, I'm like, hey, who running this list? I was number whoopty whoop. They got me down here. They like, all right, well, you need to go here. They like, you need to go to the director of Jackson State, right? So I go to the director of Jackson State because each year a school hosted.
Right.
That's down south. This year it was Jackson State.
Yeah.
Right. So that means the faculty of student body is ran by Jackson State, and then the director is Yes.
Yeah.
So I go to him. I'm like, now I'm still west, nigga. I'm like, hey, these niggas got me fucked up. Like they had me number 13. They dropped me down. He like, oh, okay, sir, calm down. He was raised by his mother.
Oh my God. You were sick stupid, bro.
I'm in the Twilight Zone, girl. So look, all these niggas, I'm like, boo, like I'm telling real niggas. I'm like, no, this true story. This true story. This real shit. So he said whatever, and I'm like, well, he was like, well, what school? I'm like, nigga, Jackson State. Now, mind you, ain't nobody. They told me who to go. I'm asking the name. They didn't say he was the director of Jackson State.
Right.
They told me. I said, yeah. They told me to come to you. And he said, what kids? What school? I'm like, these 2 niggas, Jackson State. I'm going there. I'm like, man, fuck them. He like, you know, I'm the director of Jackson State, right? Because he was tall. I look up. I'm like, oh shit. He was like, well, whatever they did it for a reason.
Oh.
And just pushed me off. I'm hot. I go to my teacher. I'm like, God, niggas got me fucked up. I can't perform. They put me woo. He was like, calm down. I'm like, they was talking about the homie. They was finna fuck them niggas up. Fuck Jackson State. Now I'm hot.
You on some
I'm
LA
like,
shit
fuck that.
down.
Yeah, for real.
We didn't got back to LA.
Cause you LA, we don't care who in the party.
So I did my homework. All I wanted to know was who won poetry last year. I seen him go up. He probably was like number 18. The nigga was nice. Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga did his thing. I'm like, oh, everybody know him. They clapping for him. You know, snap, I don't do snap poetry, no disrespect again. So, you know, bro went in, I give it to him. So poetry is the 3rd day. So I told my teacher and the homies, I said, them niggas got me fucked up. When I do my piece, I'm gonna find them niggas in the audience and I'm gonna give them, because it gotta be 5 to 7 minutes, I'm gonna give them niggas a minute apiece. I ain't gonna move. I'm gonna just stare the niggas down. So my teacher like, you gonna get up there angry and fuck up. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck up. I promise. Now what got more crazy is, mind you, 90% raised by their mama.
Oh.
That mean 10% that's not, and all the girls ready. So nigga, I'm from LA. They like, oh, you from LA? Oh,
Yeah.
So I get with one of the homies. He went to Pine Bluff. You know what I'm saying? It was me, him, and my homie. We rushing shit.
Pine Bluff.
Yeah, Pine Bluff, the school.
Oh.
It was called Pine Bluff. Yeah, it's Pine Bluff. So we
I ain't never.
yeah, it's called Pine Bluff. You can look it up.
Where's that?
In Alabama, in North Carolina.
Wherever it's at.
Yeah. So he was the driver. He was the driver for the props for their school. So me and him, so we hear it's a party in one of the rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go to the room, Jackson State niggas in there.
Oh.
2 niggas. I'm like, man, oh, she like, I mean, the homie like, man, chill out, you know, them niggas, man, don't worry about them nigga, we on the O's. He like, they everywhere, nigga, you know. So the chick I end up meeting, go to Jackson State.
Of course.
We hit it off. Boom. We hit it off. Cool. Whatever. So around now, this the second day.
Yeah, you said it was 3 days.
Yeah, the second day. It's actually 4 to 5 days, but my poetry day was the third. So on the second day, they not fucking with LA, nigga. Like, and they already was telling other schools like, he did this. He was so niggas. So it's looking like, oh, I'm the bad guy. I was low key the bad guy.
It was like band camp.
Yeah, it was like low key. I'm the bad guy. But Shorty was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I fuck with this nigga, like my little shorty. So on the day of, nigga, we did on the second day we did a play, a 50-minute play. I acted. It wasn't that good. My acting wasn't that good either at the time. And then we did Reader's Theater, and my teacher wrote it, and he wrote boring shit. Okay. So when they seen me hit the stage, they like, oh, this nigga's trash.
Yeah.
He's about to be like everything
like my
else.
acting was regular, Reader's Theater's trash. And so they already like, oh, we ain't got nothing to worry about. He trash and fuck that nigga, right?
Yeah, they downplaying the shit out of you.
But niggas didn't know my strong suit was poetry.
And
nigga, when I tell you don't go by your name. They put 13 poets, they fold a number up, they make you pull. So I wrote a poem and it was called, damn, how I forget the name, Numb. It was called Numb. This is right around the time Barack Obama, I had a little Barack Obama shirt. And my teacher told me that I wasn't going to win because in interpretation of poetry, you could use anybody's poem. It's just your interpretation and how you put it out there.
Yeah, how you.
So people was winning with like.
People was saying other people's poems.
So they was winning with like August Wilson, Maya Angelou, Martin Luther King. That's the type. It's pro-black. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit was winning. So I told him, look, I'm gonna do some street shit mixed with that black shit. He said they gonna hear you, but you're not gonna place. I'm like, that's cool, long as they know it was mine. It's my poem. I'm not doing nobody else shit.
Right.
He said, all right, I'm gonna let you do you, Holla. Bam. Nigga, I'm like, you can only take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. You could say your introduction at any point in time from in your 5 to 7 minutes. You can't go under, you can't go over, you get subtracted from. You have to, at some point in time, at least look at each judge one time. That was the rules. That was it. Right? And they judge you off that.
Right.
And then 3 people place. First, second, third. And you find that out on the last night when they give out the trophies. Teacher told me ain't nobody ever won with their own poem. I don't give a fuck. He said a gang of years. It was like 40-something years. I'm like, all right, nigga, whatever. I don't care.
Sheesh.
So I told my teacher every time I practice, I'm like, you act like you the nigga from Jackson State. You stand there like you the Jackson State nigga. It was 3 of them. I'm like, and y'all be the judges right here.
He was set it up.
I like that.
So bam, nigga, when I pulled a number, I was praying. I said, God, at least let me pull higher than 10. At least 10.
Right, because that's when people still paying attention.
No, they pay attention the whole time, but I didn't want to go. I want to fuck niggas up. I wanted to see the competition.
You wanted to make sure that it was.
Really, I wish I had last, but it didn't go like that. I pulled number 11 though. So when I pulled number 11, the nigga that went before me, he was probably like number 6 or something. The nigga that I seen that won last year, he was really good. Nigga. And then this other girl, she did a poem that was about rape. It was called, I forgot what it was called, but she was really, really good too. Those are the people that end up placing. So when I pulled my number, I went to my teacher, and he like, do not get angry. You go see these people, they gonna be your vocal point. That's it. After you give them whatever your minute, however you say it, do what you're supposed to do. I'm like, all right, man, yeah. So when the people go up, they tell you, you're not a name, you're your number. My number is 11, and you place who wrote the poem and the title, right? Mm-hmm. And they tell you, do not overpower the performers, even if you're into it. That means, like, if you like it, don't be doing too much, right?
Right.
You just like, okay, basically
Swag
observe it,
it.
so the judges could be,
Keep
so
it
the
swag.
judges could. No,
tap
not
in.
you. The audience. They
Oh,
tell
shit.
the audience.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
thinking
tell the
about you.
audience because you don't want to throw them off.
Got you.
So nigga, the girl went, he went. I'm like, damn, that was good. They was good. I went up, bro. I swear to God, I almost forgot my intro, but it was something like my heart is black, something the truth. I'm so black, I'm blue. People started sitting over there, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to get these niggas. Bro was right there, teacher was right there, other nigga right there, judge was right there. Bro, when I mean my first minute, you could hear a pin drop, like not the bad kind. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Bro, I start gassing them niggas. When I got like to a minute and 37, I'm on the other nigga. They couldn't even argue. God damn, the judge was like, yo, chill out, bro. I got to like my fourth minute. Bro, that shit went crazy. Once I think it was probably like 6 minutes and 36 seconds, right? When I finished, bro, everybody started standing up clapping. They had to sit the niggas down. I got off, right? So my teacher was like, you did what you were supposed to do. Let it go. Don't be mad if you don't place. I'm like, all right, nigga, I ain't give a fuck. At least I get some third.
He didn't see none of that. That's crazy.
It's only because he been going for it.
Yeah, he knew what it was.
He went to an HBC.
He's telling you the statistics.
NAASA probably now, it's mad old. Now, it was old then. And he been going for years, nigga, like 30. He was taking Southwest kids all the time.
Right.
So he's seen it. He's seen niggas get off like, you did it, you left it on the stage. Nigga, on that last night, bruh, they called the girl third, the nigga second, everybody started looking around. I'm like, who the fuck else? If it's not me, like, nigga, I know that was good. Bro, they called my name, bro, they went crazy.
Oh, yeah, so you won.
And then I went back the next year and got
First.
That's
again.
lit.
And then I went back the third year, didn't place. Then I got third, and then second.
Okay,
That's
so
lit.
how many times you been?
I went 5 years straight.
I like that.
That's dope.
Would
For
you ever
them
go
for them to treat
How
you
long
like
have it been
underdog.
since the last time you went?
Shit, like 13, like 8 years probably.
For real?
Yeah.
You
And
didn't go back to support?
My teacher, no, I wanted, okay, so when he retired, on my 5th year, he retired. And they had me say a poem for him. But it was weird because, you know, Southwest is only a 2-year college. I was at the bitch 5 years. 5 years at the boy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now, let me tell
We were not focused on the math.
Now, hold on.
Now that you zeroed in.
Now let me give you the bell though, because I already told y'all I didn't take no classes.
We knew you.
I only took those classes. Now let me tell you, how I became good is I stayed up under my teacher, Mr. Coward. He started sending me to the acting classes, and they start basically guinea pigging me. I would sit in the back, and they'll call me up to be the demonstration of what they're teaching. So I wasn't just there. I literally learned all that shit.
Student.
Yeah, like, and I never took no other class. The only other class I took, and I dropped out like the second day. They did a class on African history or something like that. And my teacher told me I should take it because I need to learn the history of what we went through. He was telling me it would make my writing better.
Right.
I sat in there for 2 days and I couldn't do it. And no disrespect again, I don't want nobody feeling. Because I'm a black man.
So why you couldn't do it
way,
though?
Bro, it was boring.
Everybody learn their own way. Some people
was
don't
boring.
want to hear
I couldn't
a
do
teacher talk and read out of a book all day.
I didn't want to take a class. I didn't want to take a class at all that didn't have nothing that further what I was doing. And he told me it would. But
you couldn't see that.
It didn't.
The perception.
Yeah, just like in 2018, we took one of my plays, the movie Coming to America. I made it a poetry play. We took it to Atlanta, or 2017 or 2018, to Morehouse and Homecoming. And when it was done, the teacher, Sister Aku, shout out to Sister Aku if you ever see this, she took me in the back when it was done and she asked me, Holla, that was great. What books did you read? And I didn't want to sound dumb because I'm not a dumb individual. But from what she's seen and what she heard, she felt I have read all of these
Like you
books.
had to have some type of historical influence.
And every book she named, I never even heard of. Never even read. So it's, you know, it's
like
just,
it was natural.
it's a God-given thing, bro. But that's probably why my teacher would tell me, go focus on this because the vocabulary probably could become better. You could use more things. But I just couldn't obtain the knowledge because I couldn't sit through it, which is, I don't know, like, it has to be entertaining to me. It has
Everybody
to be.
learn different.
Like I don't read books, I watch interviews.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me. Yeah. And if I'm reading something, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll be on the gram and I see somebody do an interview, I'll go read what they wrote. But like just books, like that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
That's.
I think it might be like due to your own, like you said, wild imagination. So
yeah,
like,
that's kind of what
I need to see the whole idea here, or I'm gonna start making my own ideas.
Yeah, it don't be like I can't like. And now, even now, like all the books that they were telling us to read,
in my shirt,
like that shit wasn't. All that shit was like. Now they telling you that wasn't the truth. Now the things we used to read, they was like, oh, this ain't even what really happened.
Before it's too late, let's take our shot now for all it for the whole thing, because that's like
no, you
wild.
got a crazy journey.
He had a crazy little journey.
I'm not below you. I'm right with you.
Yeah.
You irritating as hell, first of all.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I went on a whole rant about that. My bad.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
No, for real.
I met you
the story.
like a couple of years ago, and I just always thought you were fascinating. So it's so cool to actually know that you have a fascinating story too.
Appreciate it.
That's so tight. Have you thought about doing like a biopic?
I have to do greater things in order to make a biopic. I feel like.
Damn, well just redo that.
You know, like
look at just redo that story that you told me.
The people
redo that. That'd be good
that'd
enough
be
for
one
me.
for the book.
Do me a little TikTok reel.
Yeah, like
what I
do haven't even really started. If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
I've been.
You could be too hard on yourself too.
No, it's not that. It's what you. I guess success is a perception. First of all, right?
It is.
So sometimes when I do sit down and I read back to things I've done, to be from LA and where I'm from, I have done extraordinary things as a regular man, which is why my favorite movie is Forrest Gump, because he was a regular dude that did extraordinary things. Now I have.
Right.
But
that's why, not to cut you off, not to cut you short, that's why when I know you from what I've seen, you may not see what I see, but I see a lot.
Appreciate that.
I see a lot of stuff that I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to be like this. I want to do like this. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like, nigga, you setting up plays, you doing shows, you setting up the whole everything. And I done came to one of your sessions.
Yes, sir.
So you can say fame is a perception. It's not just yours, though.
No, that's true. Because it is people like exactly what you're saying that be like, nigga, don't be hard on yourself. You have done shit that niggas they never did.
You can't.
Or like you are.
Which I agree to that.
You are part of like the inspo. Like I was saying, I'm like, I got those historic stories. Like you interviewed me when I first started my vending machine business, and I discovered you from like somebody else. And I was like, who is this? He was doing, he had a Holla radio show.
Yeah,
it was Tough Crowd Radio, yeah.
Come on, man.
And it was so freaking cool.
Look.
Before podcasting was called podcasting.
Yeah, it was
radio. I wanted to
do
something that was like podcasting, which is like what it is now. So I had developed like this whole audio show, and I was putting it on SoundCloud because like there was nowhere else to put it at, and I'm like, I don't know, shit, this where niggas put their mixtape music.
Where they was putting it at.
Yeah, so I put it on SoundCloud, and Pooh introduced me to DJ Head and Chris, and Chris was like, you should look up this dude Halla. He's kind of like what you're trying to do. He was like, he an innovative, cool dude too, and Chris put me on you, and then I literally became obsessed. Like,
it's my K-Style?
This
Chris?
No, not K-Styles. It was DJ Head Partner. I can't remember what was the name of their radio show.
That shit was
Homegrown Radio. Duh.
No, we know it's Homegrown Radio.
We know Homegrown.
But the specific show.
It was something.
Yeah, but it was like
my homegirl Bliss had a show on Homegrown too.
Yeah. Bliss was on here.
Homegrown Radio was another radio show.
Yeah, she was. She was just on everything. Yeah.
It was another radio show or station, and he told me like you should look up Holla, because he seems like he's trying to do, because they could not understand my idea. They was literally like, what are you trying to do? And I'm like, I want to create a pre-written entertainment audio segment that's like me and my homegirl on the phone talking about crazy stuff that happened at work, but like we're not using people's names, but we want the titles to be hashtags. He was like, what? It was called SMH Radio. And
You know the crazy,
Shaking my head radio.
shaking my head.
you know the
radio.
crazy part about we talking about radio. When I first started doing my record label, because I didn't know where to put the music, I was literally trying to create a record, FM station
Isn't
To
growth
put your-
the most
to put it out.
insane
Like
thing?
that was like in 2005.
And that's what
Think
they
about
doing
how
now.
big our imaginations are.
And that's what they doing now.
You was like, I'm not about to try to get to Big Boy. Like, fuck that.
Nah,
I would just
yeah.
make my own radio
Even
station.
though I
And
did
so
get
when
to
I
Big Boy,
discovered
but
him,
it's
that's
like,
what I said. I said, y'all just made your own radio station?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is so cool.
Like in the
That's
hood,
fire.
in the hood, I'd have done.
a lot.
Yeah, and
done
then
something.
next time I seen you, I was
Done
like,
something.
he's doing a play?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I went to one of your plays at the Regency.
Yeah, the play came because
Bruh.
at Southwest, the student body president was like, man, we need to make some money. And he had the play production class with me. He was like, you ever thought about putting on a play outside of in class? And I was like, not really. And he was like, would you put one on and we split the money? And I was like, nigga, hell yeah.
When now you talking,
But let me tell you, so my first play, I'm a big in Living Color fan.
Oh yeah, big
So
time,
I
big
wrote
time,
a
big time.
variety play, which was just like different scenes and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what In Living Color like.
Right,
you know, I
In
didn't
Living Color-
know
In Living
like
Color was the
yeah.
shit.
that shit was fire.
So my first play, if you went to Southwest, it was $5. If you didn't, wasn't student body, it was $7. 125 people came. We split the money down the middle. The only thing with that was he had to go through the he had to go through the school and their process. So it took me 4 months to get paid for me to split it up with the homies. Then he came to me again and was like, you want to do one more? I'm like, nigga, no. Like, that shit took long, nigga. That little bit of money. The fuck? He was like, all right, we'll make sure you have it in 19 days this time. So our second one, I didn't really have a name for the first one. My boy Shawnee Black, shout out to Shawnee Black.
Shawnee
He
Black's
just
my
showed me
dog.
an old ass picture.
That's
'cause
my dog.
He was my DJ in my first play.
I
My
played
first-
basketball with him.
Yeah, my
up
first two
at
plays. A lot of
Double
people
Rock,
don't know
Double
that.
Rock.
Me and Shawnee Black are really, really good friends. But he just showed me the picture from the old one, and I seen the flyer. I was like, God damn, nigga. But the second one was called Back to the Future. So it was Back to the Future poetry and comedy show. And that's at the time, Tough Crowd, we used to spell it separate. It was Tough and then Crowd, and it was separate. And we did it, and 250 people came. First it was 120, 250 people came. And one of the kids that came from Washington, he ran up to me, and he was like, he used to go to Washington. Man, I used to go to Washington. I go to Southwest now. He was like, you ever heard of, I forget his name, Mr. He gonna kill me for forgetting. Anyway, Mr. He was the drama teacher at Washington, but for a very long time. Mr. Cofield. Cofield? I think it's Cofield. But the kid told me you should meet him. Maybe you could do your plays at Washington. So I was like, all right. So the next day we walked down to Washington after we got out of class. Me and the kid. He was in the theater. I walked up to Cofield. The kid was like, yeah, he had a play. 250 people came. So Cofield was like, oh, you write plays? He was like, I tell you what. I'll let you have my play. I'll let you do a play here if you put Washington kids in it. I'm like, that's it? He's like, yep. It was a 1,200 seater, right?
Damn.
So I'm like, okay. It was close to Halloween. He like, how long would it take? So I'm like, I could write a Halloween play. And I was going to make it like In Living Color how I did, but Halloween style. And it was $10. We split 5-5.
went up some.
But it was because of the kids. Nigga was so many kids, and you know everybody coming to see your fucking kids.
Right, right.
So the first play I did at Washington, it clocked at about like 570 people that I did at Washington.
10 times.
Yeah, we split, but yeah, but you.
He gonna count all
But it was a
million.
million. It was a million people though in my crew, so it wasn't even about the money. So I started. Then I did 5 at Washington, and then I did like 7 at the Regency West. And I started how I
I made it
developed.
to at least 3 Regency West shows.
Them was the ones.
And let me tell you something.
No, let me tell you why.
No. Let me
listen
see
to
the
what you say.
evolution of the Regency shows too. Because I came to the first show and it came with like a drink.
Yeah.
But the second show, he come with a drink.
Because
and I think it cost $10 more.
Because
I was like
because-
20.
because I what?
No, it's because.
Explain, my brother.
Nah, it was because.
but the
I want to know why the
excitement
drink
that
thing
it
going.
gave. No, because I think they started feeling like we gonna make some money.
Yeah,
like,
but
shit,
not
they
me.
money.
It was the venue.
The
Gotcha,
venue,
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
sure.
How I did it for the Regency, like I was saying, I was going to the HBCU's battles, and the poetry had to be like from 5 to 7 minutes.
Right.
Niggas' poems is not that long, bro.
Right.
An average poem is like 1 minute to 3 minutes at most. You know what I'm
and
saying?
3 minutes is with like a lot of emotional,
Yes.
theatrical shit.
So I had to do
in
5
the
to 7.
words.
So it was already like I was already writing short stories. So one day I was in the car with one of the people that was in Tough Crowd, and I was like, man, I want to do a poetry show, and I want it to be like poetry in motion. I want it to be like whatever I'm saying, though it rhymes, you see it like a scene, because nobody ever did that. Shakespeare did that. He did poetry, and it was like theater. But culture-wise, it's never been done.
Never been
So
done.
I was like, I want to do that. And the homie was like, at the time, he was like, nigga, that'd be crazy. And my first poetry show was called Days in the Dark. And it was some of the poems that I was already writing at Southwest that I took and I made it action, like live. And that's where this thing I call call and response, because I'm from the old school. Call and response used to be where the DJ say something and the crowd react. But I made it where my DJ say something, we say a thing, and then the song come on and we react to the song.
I remember that. That
So
was so
on
fire.
my first one, and then it was medley. Isaiah came on my Isaiah.
I love Isaiah.
He came in my second one. Yeah, my first one.
I did not want to bring up Isaiah, but let me just give it a little That's my favorite. That's my favorite TCE member. I see Isaiah randomly at like a random place, and I was like, "Hey, he's from Tough Crowd."
Yeah, he's very
I was
popular
at
right now.
working a whole event. I'm like, "Hey, he's from Tough Crowd."
Wait,
On my
Isaiah
first
is the
They
one
like,
that
"What
sings?
is that?" I said,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
singing,
yeah,
he do the
yeah.
commentating now.
Yeah.
So
I
he-
seen him on TikTok and Instagram.
Definitely.
But I met him. I met him a few times.
Yeah, on my first one, my first poetry play, he wasn't in it, and we was already doing mellies, but I was putting them together, and they weren't good because I don't know how to sing. First of all,
Yeah,
they weren't.
he got it.
To me, they was good, but I don't know how to
Sound like-
sing,
that
and I
nigga
didn't
sound
know
like church.
I didn't know arrangement. No, so look, so Isaiah came on the radio show, and I was like, "Yo, bro, would you be in my poetry show? You know, come to rehearse." He was like, "Yeah," and he came. And in my second show, it was called "Don't Change the Channel," is how the medley part, because now it's a whole formula. You know what I'm saying? So it was basically
And I
I
got
always
the
make sure I have a
recipe.
fire opener. Yeah. I always do the call and response to start the second half,
To get the
and I always
interaction
end the
going.
second half with a medley. Now, when Isaiah came, the medley part of what I do in my shows evolved because one, he could sing, two, he knew how to direct. Actually, he grew into that from always being around the surroundings of what we was doing.
I also
And,
met you when these people were so freaking young.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at one point in
Isaiah
time, I
been
went
with
to
me
all
8
your
years ago.
business, but at one point in time, this motherfucker was trying to house all these motherfuckers. Like, I need a place to stay. I'm like, oh, okay, I like, you could bring a room in my I had a little 2-bedroom. He said, yeah, it's like 13 of, oh no, nigga. I don't think I got enough room for you and your fucking entourage.
Yeah.
He's like, no, these some good kids, man. They just need to be focused. They just need to be able to just,
My
you know,
boy, man,
we need to
you
be
been-
locked
you
in.
been-
We need to
you
be
been
locked
doing
in
shit for
more.
a while. You
And,
gotta
like,
give yourself some credit,
well,
baby.
it's so much
No,
of
it's
you
hard.
that influence, even the way that I handle team building. Like, that shit fire that you
Only
do over
because,
there.
bro, like when I was little, I wish I had that, bro. We had the YMCA, but the YMCA, to my
They didn't
knowledge,
really
they
give it
didn't
to you.
have
You just
access.
went
I
there
didn't
and
even
played
go to
I
basketball.
took karate.
YMCA was
They got-
Christian built.
yeah, I had
one.
YMCA.
Basketball and
Boys,
like,
I
karate.
had Boys and Girls Club.
But did
Boys
they
and
teach
Girls
act-
Club Christian based.
Yeah, like I didn't have an outlet where it was like, oh, that's dope. My door has still open. My door has forever been open. Like a nigga will come to the show and be. But the thing, what people find out fast is like, I say Tough Crowd is an acquired taste, because you might be like, nigga, that's cracking. I want to come. Then you come and it's like, well,
We're working so hard.
Yes. That
Oh
shit
my
is,
gosh.
Yes. Like
Are
people
those
just
expectations?
niggas see the outcome of what they don't see what we're doing. Like that shit is a lot of work especially like early on when there was like 50 of us.
Right.
40 of us.
Bruh.
Now it's probably about 20 some of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and a
still
lot.
big. That's still like
You don't
that's
give
still
yourself
a great.
credit, man. You don't give yourself goddamn
Which is
credit.
why it was the purposefulness was to bring up this entire topic was
Yeah.
to show you we know you the shit, boy.
Yeah, you wild. You wild for even. You wild.
I don't dance for everybody now. Shit, you
I try as
fucking
humbly as I
dope.
can, man. You know, I what I was saying, like, I really appreciate when people tell me that, because in my mind, when I see these things come to what they be, and we be practicing, like, you know, trying all this stuff, and then a person come to the show, I be sitting there, like, in the parts I'm not in, like, damn, I really did that. To this day, still, my mom, she come to the shows and be like, son, you did all that? And I be like, yeah, man.
I remember when you first ever told me, like, I wrote the whole show. I'm like,
yeah.
You
the
don't
whole
understand.
thing? All
That's
the
what
people?
Tyler Perry was doing.
Yeah.
Putting the whole show
Is
together
doing.
and is doing. Yeah, he's still doing it.
that's
He
what
might
Holla
turn
is
it-
doing.
Holla
Even
the West
even
Coast
when
Tyler.
I
For real, for
when
real.
you came on my Amazon, I said, now I gotta get in the movie. Holla in the movie. Shit, I wrote the motherfucking movie. I gotta get in the damn movie. Fuck
Yeah,
Holla.
the Amazon Prime too shit was like, okay, so we shot the movie, and one day, person from the movie called me like, nigga, it's on Amazon Prime, right? Let me tell you. I'm like, what?
I'm confused.
They're
What?
like, no. The person, she was like, it's on Amazon Prime.
So
I'm
a movie you shot.
A movie we shot, right? One of the ladies from the movie called me and was like, I'm on Amazon Prime, because she was in the movie.
Okay.
And I'm like,
She calling you thinking like, I can't believe you
we
didn't
on
hear
there,
me.
yeah.
I'm on
Shit,
Amazon
I don't know,
Prime.
right? So I go to Amazon Prime, boop, boop. I type in Concrete Jungle, boop, boop. That shit right there. I'm like, oh, fuck. I hop up. I'm going crazy. Like, nigga, I'm on Amazon Prime. How am I on
How did Amazon Prime?
I didn't make the deal.
Fuck gave
So
my
it was kind of
fucking
like, it was bittersweet. You know, it was
Right.
like, nigga, you're on Amazon Prime.
But it's like, where's the bread?
And I'm not gonna lie, and I can say this on camera. I thought the homie Bosco did some dirty shit, because Bosco was in the movie. I thought, and he was in Amazon Prime movies.
Right.
So in my head, and I told him this, and you know, in my head, this nigga went and took my film, sold it to the niggas he fuck with, and they put it on Amazon Prime.
And I'm not getting shit.
So I called, bro. I didn't call him like mad or nothing. I'm like, Bosco,
We gonna wait for that.
like,
We gonna
nigga,
wait
that
for
shit on
We gonna
Amazon
wait for that.
Prime. He like, what? That shit on Amazon Prime, blood?
Oh,
I'm like,
Bosco, that
Bosco.
Bosco.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
He
funny.
was basically,
That's funny
the
here,
villain
too.
in the
Yeah, he was the villain. That was funny,
So he
too.
like, I'm like, man, did you take my shit and do that? He said, what? Blood, I would never do no shit like
It's
that.
so
Sound like
funny.
that nigga.
But you know when you sound like
He
a little
said,
bit.
Holla, I
Why you
fuck with
sound like you?
He said, I don't really be fucking with niggas like that, blood. He was like, I would never do no shit like that. And I'm like, you
So
know
how
what,
did it get
man?
there?
You right, man. I apologize to him. He was like, for sure, blood. Because just naturally, I don't even know why I would even think that. And I did. I judged the person and I shouldn't have.
Right.
Because in what we developed a relationship through the gram. I basically DM'd him like, bro, I got this part. I know you trying to get on your shit. I feel like you would be right for it. You know what I'm saying? He read it. He was like, I fuck with that. And we built a relationship. So I don't even know why I would feel like that, because we all had a common goal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I couldn't for the life of me remember what, I'm like, nigga, I ain't took no meetings, nothing. This is what I was trying to do. Right?
He like, I cannot figure out.
So the homies that came to my premiere, two niggas from the South, seen my shit. One of their girls brought them out there. Them niggas hit me like, nigga, that shit was fire, nigga. Like, you on Amazon Prime? I'm trying to get you on Tubi. I'm like, they like, how did your shit get on Amazon Prime? I'm like, I don't even know. They was like, send me the information. We go track it down. These niggas hit me.
Don't you love smart
They was
people?
like, with black people too. Two niggas. They like, it came from this
whenever
company.
I talk about people, they
it
be
came
like-
from this man. It made this. It ain't made that much money yet. It had made like $836. It made this amount of money. We go get a cease and desist. Do you know who these people is? And I'm looking at like, I do not know these people, right? So we went in further, and it had a lady name. And I'm listening to the name. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. So I had a breakfast meeting with a lady. I'm not gonna say her name. We met at in Leimert Park.
He must have won that settlement, huh?
Where the fuck in Leimert Park? No, I didn't even sue. I'm gonna tell you what happened. We went to.
Oh, that was a. Oh, just yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
Leimert Park. Yeah. We ate somewhere in Leimert Park where it had like breakfast, all that, and we talked. And the lady told me she could get my shit on Amazon Prime, or I forgot what the other place was. She said, "Let me send it to my people. We gonna have another meeting, me and you, and then we gonna have the company meeting. We gonna sign the papers if they fucking with it." So I'm happy. I'm like, all right, that shit sound cool with me. I'm telling niggas, man, I did a little breakfast meeting. With,
might be closing the deal.
Yeah, it might be going out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Never heard from the lady again. Nigga, the lady name on there. They call her. I'm on the phone. She say, Holla, you don't remember when you told me I could put this on Amazon Prime? I said, man, we ain't never discussed no shit like that. I was like, and you a black woman, why would you? Because I told her my story, my nigga. I literally sat and told her my story and what I go through.
Right. How
people was trying to exploit me for my talent.
Right.
Because that's what niggas do. Niggas see Holla mad nice. Oh, I got this going on. Holla, niggas try to exploit me for my talent.
Right.
Which I'm not having that no more. But at the time, this what niggas was doing. They'll call me, hey, I need you to do this. And then I go put some fire ass shit out for them. Then when I need them, niggas not there.
Not on the phone.
And I told her that, bro. And she went and took my shit to these people.
Get it?
YouTube. It was on you. Because I put it on YouTube first. And it was bubbling on YouTube. She took it directly. Nigga, when I mean no changes on Amazon Prime, it was nothing changed. She literally took it straight off YouTube. So when it was up on Amazon, people was telling me, leave it up, Holla. Don't do the cease and desist. Let it get its numbers up. And I'm like, man, but I'm nigga, nah, like
no.
This my work, my nigga. This shit
I'm
hurt a little
about to
bit.
fight y'all for my check.
Yeah.
How about y'all just take my shit down now?
I'm like, you a black woman, why would you do that? She said, you know, you gave me your word of mouth. I'm like, we didn't get no word of mouth. It was supposed to be a contract. You told me. So she told her boss. Long story short, they took it off, right? When they took it off, they had it on YouTube. So my shit, not YouTube. My shit was on Tubi and Amazon at the same time. Right?
I do recall that.
When it was on, when they start doing like the paperwork with Tubi and all that, and they seen that how long it was taking for Amazon Prime to take it down, they took my shit off too. It was a wrap.
Fucked it up.
It was a wrap, bro. And the homies, I tried to come back to the homies because this was before Tubi was doing originals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now they giving niggas bread. This is when they was
just out here putting out
ass movies. This when niggas was like, they're not fucking with Tubi.
They was fucking with the bootleg end.
Yeah, it was the two homies was like, nigga, if your shit hit, we out of here.
So don't you take that, just that in itself, and be like, I got something. Let's make it make sense.
No, I have hella shit. The thing I've been running to, bro, and this just honesty, is that I've learned that I don't want to sound wrong.
You say that shit that is. That's what you said.
No, but I don't want to sound like, because I'm not bitter about nothing. So I don't want to make it even sound like that. I just got to be truthful. I've learned that, and it be our own people, the wrong niggas be holding the keys to the gate.
That's always.
If you can't make your own. Now, I have created my own lane. Mm-hmm. Right now, tomorrow, I could say, hey, I want to do a play at Whoop De Whoop and go write it and put it on. But that's not what I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to get into film and movies.
Right.
That's what I'm on. That's all I'm focused on. And with that, I have met a lot of gatekeepers. And when you explain and they see your vision and they know it's bigger than anything and they know like...
They can put their fingers on it.
Yeah. Not even that. If they can't and I go somewhere else...
What type of people are
here? Yeah, and they know like... Because not like that. And I mean this as humble as I can. I always tell people the moment... You
sat here the whole time humble.
I know, bro. I'm just saying.
I need a little spark.
I'm just trying to say.
I need to fuck that. That's what I need to fuck that.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this.
I'm forcing
I know for
Oh, God, look, nigga, fuck all of that.
The moment I get a chance.
Yeah.
The moment I get the chance.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. The moment I get the chance. Like, my run, I know 20 years straight.
What? Come on now.
And the reason I know that is because, like, I have what we all been missing. Mm-hmm. And there's no disrespect to anybody that make film, everybody got their own thing. A lot of people shit
50,
on Tyler Perry. Yeah, that's why I need to meet. But what I'm saying is we missed the feeling of, remember you go see a John Singleton movie with every, I just literally on my life.
Boys in the Hood.
God take me tonight. I just watched. This was the Hughes Brothers. It wasn't Boys in the Hood, but I just watched Menace to Society, and watching it, I still felt like, God,
nigga, that's
damn,
LA.
nigga.
Fucking believe they killed this motherfucker Ricky on his way to fucking
just started her
that was
out.
this nigga.
No, that Boys in the Hood. I'm talking about Menace. I'm talking about
Boys in the Hood.
But bro, that was 1993. We in 2024, and I sat there in my bed, nigga, and was like, God damn, this nigga, he didn't make it. I still felt like when I first watched the fucking movie, we missed that. The last time I probably felt like that, and I'm not gonna. Yeah, the last time I felt like that, and I'm not gonna hold you. The first maybe 3 seasons of Snowfall, I used to feel like, nigga, this
Snowfall
this shit give me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then.
You know why though?
Then the second one.
Why it was like that?
Why you
because
John Singleton. It was LA. It was. It
wasn't the South.
No, it wasn't.
Or even relatively to actual perception of struggle.
Did you just go big on me right quick?
No, because you're a Virgo and I see you.
You just
you're
went
making your
hella
words
big
strong.
on me. Her
Like,
vocabulary just spilled onto the damn board right now. She just said some complicated words. What?
I do that
Say
sometimes when
that
I
shit
drinking.
again.
I can't. I don't even know what I said.
Damn.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I
Tell me
said.
what you got, goddamn.
Tell you, sometimes
I'm
they
trying
just
to
jump out,
spill my
razzle
vocabulary. Shit.
But I think that's like. We miss getting the relatable perception.
We don't have not even relatable because niggas still try to make that. It's not the relatable.
Yeah, but it don't feel relatable. It feels like you wrote it, so I can feel like I might feel like I like
relatable
it.
because it's not authentic anymore.
Exactly.
Like even though we know the streets have evolved.
Who is that rapper?
The
that
young
said
niggas
he ain't
have
broke no more.
evolved.
He can't rap about being broke. One of them rappers.
Kanye West. No, they said I can't rap about being broken. Well, Eminem said that.
Everybody gotta say that
Meek
at this
Mills?
point. Yeah, anybody's making money.
Meek Mill said
But
that.
It was
the
Meek
music-
Mills though.
But the
Meek Mills,
music
because
industry is
everybody
not making
complained
money
real
like that.
bad
But no
about
more, so they
him.
can keep
Yeah.
talking like they.
But what I was saying was.
But go ahead.
Everybody was on him about not making struggle music. He was like, I ain't sure.
No, but I'm saying the reason people still do. It's hella movies on YouTube that give that narrative. It don't.
Oh, I know. I love him.
Yeah, it don't give the feeling though, and the reason the feeling is not there is because of the perception of what we put. Like it has become so watered down. We don't put actual reality. When you see a movie and it's gangbangers there, it's like the gangbangers look like nigga, gangbangers ain't doing that.
Right.
They doing this. You don't pull up to the hood no more and there's 30,000 gang members in the front yard. They doing that like, nah,
no
nigga,
more.
that's not real. Like, so, yeah.
Most of the niggas got jobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas
So,
got jobs now,
yeah, so the stories have to be really relatable. Like, we do know, I still know some niggas that was like, old dog that'll air some shit out, but
That's
they
crazy. That's a good concept.
No, it is.
Shut up.
No, I'm
Shut up.
No, I got that
Come on in
forever.
a few months.
I always tell my crew, imitation of life. If anybody know me, I don't like when you can ask her. We had to do the homie had to slap her in a scene. I'm like, nigga, slap her. We can't fake getting slapped. It's the imitation
So
of
she
life.
got slapped?
If the man, what?
I ain't gonna lie.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. The imitation of life.
Yeah, you gotta be real.
My oldest son always
Damn.
asks me. My oldest son asks me,
Auntie, you
Dad,
good?
why do you always
Yeah, you still feel
depict
it?
Grandpa as a smoker, nigga? Because Grandpa was a smoker. That's what he
That's
was.
the only thing I know about Grandpa.
So
that's what. No,
they
I'm
had to
saying.
smoke crack?
No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying that. No, listen what I'm. No, yeah, in some of my pieces,
Yeah.
yeah. No, not real. No,
Wait,
it's
what?
not.
What?
No.
No, he's
Wait a
saying
minute.
about character.
I'm saying
perception.
I'm saying the imitation of what goes on because people bro, I touch on every subject.
Okay.
Yeah, he be
I'm just trying to make
really
sure you're not.
Yeah, because it's some not
crack
literally.
on
No.
scene, like.
Because somebody in the audience somewhere dealt with a woman dealt with a man that no matter what you did, this man didn't give you the love that you needed and he abused you.
Right.
So people might trigger somebody, but it's like, oh, somebody could relate.
Right.
They could come up to you and say, we
gotta
don't
be
make
real.
relatable things no more. It be so watered down. John Singleton did that.
It be
The
the
nigga made a
watered down
movie
his version
about a
of-
nigga in a mail truck going to the bay to see his cousin. That don't make no sense. No
a
disrespect.
bitch on the way.
Poetic Justice storyline was a nigga that worked.
God damn, you
That my bad, bro. No, I'm saying. You said that's what you wanted. Now I'm good. Now look.
No, hell
I'm
no.
saying
You
if you
good,
think
you
of the basis of what poetic justice, if I came into a room and was like, nigga, I got a movie that's gonna live forever. You like, what is it? It's about a nigga who used to work.
I never really
the mill.
liked that movie. I am not even gonna lie to you.
Who you don't
I never liked it.
Chicago. You crazy? Chicago.
Okay, well let's just say, give me a hood movie that you do like.
You know who
Name
Chicago
that I
is, though,
felt-
A
right?
hood movie that you do like, and let's break it down.
It's only gonna be. Well, I like comedy, so I can't.
No,
really
name
say
it.
No hood
It's some
movie.
good comedy.
What you gonna say?
too.
Friday?
I'm only gonna say How High.
Okay, how high was the theory?
How high
Let's
is
just say
theory?
the theory. No, I'm saying the theory of if you still came into it, it's about two niggas
From the hood,
that smoke weed.
trying to go to college.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And somebody
all
about,
it's
and
about.
And it wasn't built out for them, but they still did it.
yes, and somebody probably be like, nigga, that sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the basis of it. But to you,
I get where
you
going.
liked it because
Yeah.
it's relatable.
Now, can I just say one thing? And you probably gonna like go into like a crazy, no offense, rant in the scream. I don't care, but the direct association of this conversation is literally How High 1 and How High 2.
Oh wow.
How high
Oh,
two?
God.
How high two was
You
that?
No, the
Oh, my
Perfect
God.
example.
Yeah, you
That
got
is
the book.
such
You got
a
the real
perfect
shit and the
example.
bullshit.
Let me give you another
Like,
one. Let me give you another
what
one. No
is this?
disrespect. Belly 1.
Belly 1 and Belly 2.
Belly 2.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Friday too.
No, you can't say Friday.
You can't
because-
say none of the
next Friday?
Fridays. All
None.
Fridays are
Oh,
very original.
I'm saying you
All
can't.
Fridays are original.
I'm sorry,
That's
IQ.
the
My
part.
bad.
It's-
Damn.
Yeah, you can't say
he
nothing
looking
about
at you
that.
like,
Yeah, because he still gave you all those stories
Yeah.
were relatable.
What about,
they literally hood shit.
What
He
about
still
wait till we
carried
get
out-
there?
Wait till we get there. What do you mean? Oh,
Is
you
that
mean
Are We There Yet?
Are we there yet?
I liked Are We There Yet? I just talked to
But
somebody
that's
about
not-
the evolution
that's not-
of Ice Cube.
that's not our culture.
That was Ice Cube making you know how rappers
No, I'm talking about our
do
culture.
pop? You know how a rapper goes and does a pop song? That was him doing his pop song.
No.
He had to do a kid team.
No, I wouldn't say. I'm gonna take up for Cube. I wouldn't say that because to the depths in which he did music, film is different.
No, but what I'm saying is how in
He was
the
testing the
industry,
waters on everything.
how they say, "Oh, you're doing pop now, but you're originally in this genre."
No, but
so
that's why
him
I'm-
going to go
no,
do a
that's
kid
why-
movie was like,
No, I wouldn't say that.
He's doing kid movies.
That's why I wouldn't say that. That's why I'm saying you limited a man on something that you connecting him to his music and what he made
And when he's
instead of
tryna-
connecting
he's
him to
changing
be
over
an
to
artist. Now,
artist.
the same way he did.
But he wrote everybody's shit.
What I was finna say. Yeah, the same
Yeah.
way he did
Yeah,
Boys
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Hood, he also played a pro-black in Higher Learning.
True.
So things is different. That's what I'm saying.
Talk
You
about
can't say
people should talk about how. I think I'm gonna do a movie night at the lounge.
that's John Singleton.
I think so many people have not
That's
seen
why
Higher
I'm saying
Learning.
that's what's missing. And the closest I probably got to that was in the scene, which I really liked, was The Best Man 2 made me feel like when the nigga was breaking down and the coffin was I felt like, damn, this how old movies in the 90s used to make me feel.
Best
I haven't
Man 2
felt like
did.
that in a black, I don't know, like people don't make
The
black
last
movies,
thing I
bro.
felt like that in, I ain't gonna lie,
was what?
some of them good ass Detroit YouTube movies.
But that's still not LA.
I know, but that's why I'm
You
like,
see what
that's
this
the last time I felt like,
Snow on the Bluff?
Yeah,
good,
Snow on the Bluff was good. That shit was
good
trick.
That
movies
shit had
might
me
be
tricked
coming
up,
up.
like,
Like,
what the
oh, this is good entertainment. Like,
good.
it's
It's
given.
crazy.
I might live in Detroit.
Yeah,
Shit,
but
I know what's up.
We speak
I
in
can
LA.
relate.
When you
But
watch LA,
no, I don't have it. I'm not getting it. It's not given. And what they are giving, this is a perceptive world.
So talking to you, Halla.
They're only giving us what they
talking about you
think
now.
we want. They're not giving us what we
no,
want.
I'm not gonna give you that. The moment
she's talking
I
about
get,
you now.
No, look, the moment I
About you
get a
now,
chance,
Halla.
I'm telling y'all,
No, you give us.
I'm
what
gonna
we
give
want.
y'all that. Oh, nigga, you gonna feel like you trapped in the '90s,
I missed that.
and that's when film and music was at its best.
Facts.
In the 90s, the film and music was at its best. You can't, I mean, there's some good shit in the 80s, early 2000s, but the 90s, nigga, for LA, the best shit was made. The best music ever was made. You know what I'm
The
saying?
best memories
Pop,
was made.
Big, Nas, Q,
Belly.
LL,
All those movies in that era.
Ice-T.
All the movies in that.
Even the
90s.
soundtracks from that
All
era.
those movies in the
crazy.
90s.
The
Remember
90s.
the
90s, nigga. That shit
remember
was
the
some
evolution
crazy
of the
shit. John
DVD.
Singer, all John Singer.
Remember the
shit.
evolution of a DVD? You can go to the bootleg man and get
I was
like
just finna
one
say, did you see Friday on bootleg or in the movies?
bootleg
I seen
on
it first on bootleg.
But this
Who
the
I just
evolution
asked
of a
that?
DVD
First
because
time on bootleg. I remember
Yeah,
the numbers wrong.
how happy was you when the bootleg man told you
Sorry, Cube.
he had all 3 Fridays on one bootleg?
Yeah.
Nigga, it's movie night around this bitch.
Hey, that mocktail bomb as fuck. I just want to say that.
That's
Yeah.
a nigga. Look, he came clean. I ain't even telling him.
Quick
I ain't
question
even have to
though.
tell y'all his
Yes, sir.
business.
I know
For
I'm
somebody,
running my
nah, you good, bro. We ain't got no time. This is unscripted.
Yeah, we
my
do
boy.
whatever
I'm
we wanna
talking
do
about
here.
what
We work
talk
here.
about, talk about.
We work here, him, friend.
Can I get some more tequila in this
I knew he was gonna say
motherfucker?
that.
He needs some.
He about to get
He needs some more.
Our producer needs some too. Goddamn. In the honorary artist.
Was I supposed to do that? Broke
Shout
the
out
fourth
Double
wall?
Sound.
Yeah, y'all can do it. We can
Okay, I'm
do
just
anything.
asking. My bad. My bad.
Like,
Go ahead, do it.
This Six Flags a podcast.
Okay, I ain't mad at it.
Talk how you want to talk.
I love that
Interject.
music
Yeah,
part.
it's not like we
fun.
not.
Alright, I'm with that.
Tell
I
your
still
story.
with that.
I don't cut shit out. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
Yeah, he don't
But,
have nothing to hide.
Yes.
The question was, what kind of advice would you give like an up and coming writer? Because I'm not gonna call you I'm an artist writer.
Yeah.
What kind of advice would you give somebody that's coming up?
Write stuff that people miss.
Do your homework, basically.
Yeah, but you also have to write things that will last forever.
Okay.
So what I do is, I always try to write a person that you can't forget. Imitation of Life. We all have an uncle that sold dope.
Mm-hmm.
We all had a mama that smoked crack. We also had a little cousin that was probably in the closet scared to come out because his family was going to judge him. We had a person that worked so fucking much you never get to see him. You know?
Damn, we don't see none of that no
We
more.
had people that was chasing their dreams their whole life and it never happened for them, but they were so passionate about it that you respect it. We got niggas that always trying to scam somebody. We got the homie that he gang banging, he going to the function to fuck somebody up, he not going to fuck your girl, he going there for the evils. So when I write, no, true story. I had a homie, and rest in peace, I'm not gonna say his name, he was one of my closest friends, and they always say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And if you didn't know him personally, the streets knew him, you know what I'm saying? But personally, he was like, sweetest dude, you know what I'm saying? But we hit the function, he on a nigga head, he gonna press you.
Man, who in here?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I try to take real life, if that's what we're writing, I try to take that and I put that into a character and you give them lines in a story that people can't forget. That somebody, no matter what you do, out of all those people I named, somebody gonna be sitting and they gonna watch and they gonna be like, damn, that's Uncle Jay right there. He just like
Right,
that.
relatable.
Or damn, that's the homie C4. He be doing the most. Like, you know, so that's the advice I would give. I would give like, go to the best place where you get your best ideas. I was just telling her, I get my best ideas, when I'm in the bathroom, or
Nigga just scrolling and
Yeah.
giggling like, I can't wait till I get this.
or I'm riding in the car by myself and it's a song that I listen to all the time. Or when I go to the movies and I see a really good movie, I always get an idea from either a really good movie or a really bad movie. So I would tell a writer,
Oh, but I definitely get ideas from bad movies.
yeah, you go to a place
For sure.
where you can hear it clearly. And right when you hear that, you chase that idea. Like all the ideas that I know, like one day they coming up out of here. Yeah, so that's the advice I would give. Like, write with intent.
Right
Don't
with
Better
intent.
ladies.
Yeah, and don't cheat. Like, don't cheat the process. I told one of my kids they're going to, his name is Chance. What's the New York school Chance going to?
Yeah.
New York
Y'all
school?
extra as
Yeah, he's
fuck.
going for acting. It's like only 2%.
One of your kids?
Juilliard?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
One of your
Chance, he's in
kids?
my crew. Yeah, I just honored 3 of my kids. Shout out to Skylar, Jay, and Chance. Pace, he's going to Pace, and he's really, really good.
It's dope.
So we just honored them on Sunday. I had a dinner for them, and I was just basically telling them like, man, you ahead of your time. Just don't cheat the process.
Right.
And when I mean don't cheat it, if you come to me and you say, Holla, I got something for you, and you see something in me because you feel like I'm the one to bring your vision to life, now I'm at the point where I don't really want to do stuff I don't like unless it's a favor. So I would even tell you that. I would read it and be like, bro, I'm only doing this because you my nigga.
Right.
But even then, I'm not going to cheat it. But if it's something I love, don't cheat it, bro. I'm going to hand a nigga their ass.
I got something
time,
for you, too. I ain't going to even lie to you.
Yeah.
I got something.
Yeah, I tell people that. Like, I don't cheat, bro. I always find niggas see me be like.
Did I let you? I don't think I. No, I never let you.
No, you didn't. We talked, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Like, people see me, they be like, nigga, you be out, you be popping, you be lit. But people do not know I always find time for my work. Nigga, I work very hard.
I was about to say, but that's because you work very hard
Yes.
and you love
That's
your work.
dope.
Yes, I always, if I don't do nothing, I find I'm in the room, a nigga hit me, they don't know, I just wrote a whole little, like I haven't been doing no plays, but I'll write a little rhyme and put it up on the
My next question is, what are you missing to make you get to where you need to go as far as
money.
it's the money?
That's it.
So what's your Kickstarter?
You come with. That's what I was just about to get.
Get all
That's what
that
I was
first.
just about to get to. It's not. This is for the first time what I'm finna be doing, and it was because I was dealing. I was going through some things because, like I said, I'm not trying to do a play. I'm not trying to do another play because
Trying to get to these
that's
movies.
something. Yeah, that's something I could do with my eyes closed. I could go.
Well, I mean, those
Yeah.
can fund. Those can fund.
No, not. It can't fund the vision. Right now, it can't. Like, I could go make a movie, make some real bread, and then come back and make a play and tour it. You feel what I'm saying? But right now, what we speaking of right now, what I want to do is funding. So when she was saying the Kickstarter, for the first time in my life, that's what I'm going to do. And I can say it here because it ain't nothing that I'm hiding. It ain't. 6 years ago, I shot some in Atlanta. Well, it was called Trapman, and basically the basis of Trapman was a nigga who used to gang bang. Excuse me. His best friend was his girlfriend's brother. They was best friends. They was banging. His girlfriend got pregnant. She told him, "Hey, you need to change your life." He didn't. The brother got killed. She left the son with him. He stopped gang banging. He had 2 of his people watch his son. He went to the army to get some discipline, get himself together. Came back to raise his son. When he came back to raise his son, the school that his son was going to, it was a neighborhood dope dealer trying to get the kids to sell dope. So, Trapman basically.
You never seen Trapman?
He told me about it. He definitely told me about it.
Trapman
I never
was
had a
good
chance to look
little
at it, though.
movie.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Basically, Trapman.
That was a movie we talked about. When
Yeah, it was, but it was actually, it wasn't a movie. It was a TV show pilot.
Okay.
My homie.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
It sounded like a
TV
full series.
But it
Snowfall.
is. But I end up writing a full script from it. But it was originally made as a TV a dramedy, basically drama and comedy. So it was kind of like Friday meets
I got one for
Luke
you too.
it
Cage
was like Friday
meets
My Wife and Kids.
Black Lightning type shit.
Ooh, I love Black
So
I don't like Black Knight.
yeah.
but okay.
What?
Black Lightning wasn't
I feel like
bad.
it was-
Talk about it.
I feel like
Yeah.
it was corny.
We'll talk about it. It does.
It was.
That was the point.
It was like
That was
a
the point.
Meteor Man. Type.
Now take that. Now take that and put Miss Society Boys and Hood in there. That's what Trapman is. So
Okay,
basically
okay,
the basis is like I'm a nigga, bro. So
Right,
you
right,
know
right.
the nigga shit gonna be there, but it's still gonna be funny, but it's funny nigga shit. So basically what has never been done that I'm doing. So if a nigga try now, y'all already see this. It's
Too late.
It's been black superheroes from the hood.
Right.
But it's never been when they change into who they are, they still hood. So my costume was no, I'm just saying my costume. My costume was a khaki suit, Chucks,
You trying to take
the
that
tube
perk,
socks,
cuz?
No.
LA Fit hat.
When I say, did you bring Hitch to the real world?
Hitch.
Was that him? Was that his? What was his name as a superhero?
Hancock?
Hancock.
No, Hancock
Who
wasn't like
Hancock?
that.
No,
It's
no.
not-
Hancock was a
Hancock-
fucking
He was,
idiot.
but
He
he
was a
was
nigga.
white idiot. He wasn't.
Yeah, no.
This
That's
is
why I said you're
hood.
bringing Hancock to
you
the
could put
real
Hancock
world.
in a
He
khaki
You're
was-
bringing
suit.
Hancock to me,
Hancock
like,
was a-
because when
Hancock
I
was
see Hancock, I said, it's
No,
still
he
too
was
corny.
still. How do I
Like, what
put
is
it?
happening?
No, that's one of my favorite
Because
movies.
it
though.
wanted to
but he
make-
was still.
It wanted to make a romance like
He was like
storyline, and that's the part that
thugging,
threw
like,
me
whatever.
off because it
It
was
was-
like
that's
the
why-
romance
Kinda,
part
but it
don't
wasn't.
Nah, he
match.
wasn't, bro.
He supposed to be hood and just going through shit.
He was still a person.
But like fucking people up.
He was still a person you could meet in the valley.
Yeah.
Trapman not that. Trapman got a whole khaki, so he crib walking while niggas shooting at him. This real hood
that's
shit.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So
you irritate as fuck, first of all.
But I shot that. And
you the shit.
it didn't go. It didn't.
'Cause I don't even know
it
what
didn't
type
go
of
like it
character
was.
that could be.
So my son now, shout out to Rito. He 14. He acting my plays. He really good. And I'm not saying that because he's my son.
He the next birth. He the next birth for what you got. What you been
He
birthing?
better than me. When I was 13,
He better be better than you.
was nowhere near
You only grew yourself to you.
Yeah, I was nowhere
I would
near.
expect you to grow up better than
They'll
you.
tell you that nigga hard, bro. And I'm not saying that because bro, my son. But anyway, I was picking him up from school. He being on my plays. We be watching movies. He love movies like he probably watching a movie right now. And he write too, and he rap.
That's dope.
But he can't rap what he rap because of his age.
Right.
If that makes sense.
You gotta make it make sense.
He can't put out what he wants till he's 18 because of what he be rapping about. Like, nigga,
Right.
he ain't
Oh,
doing
his
none of that.
mind
Anyway.
is
No, it's what he listened to. It's who he listened to.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the type of music.
It's the type of music he listens
The
to.
influence.
Exactly, yeah. So, like,
That's
bro, you
cool,
14, you ain't never did nothing.
that means he got
Topic.
the full imagination already intact though.
It's for sure there.
Because no
for sure
disrespect
there.
to Bow Wow.
No, they heard
The
his
Snoop
stuff.
was writing your shit.
No.
We thought you was doing a big old thing.
I mean,
That's
Bow Wow, his
different.
rhymes was
Yeah.
on whatever on
Yeah.
track. Well, he wasn't doing no extra shit.
Yeah, this shit
Bow Wow
extra.
never was on the
Rito
track.
shit extra. Man. It's so extra his mama ain't never heard it.
Yeah.
So, so my son get in the car, we talking, he like, Dad, I want to do an action movie.
Okay.
Fire.
Now I'm already struggling with the film TV shit, but this my son. So it's like, all right, son, like, I'm gonna write one. And we gonna figure it out. Next day I pick him up, I'm like, shit, well, what you feel like if I made Trapman a teenager?
Okay.
And he like, yeah, I can mess
The
with that.
backstory
Yeah,
to
he
Trapman?
like- this Trapman Jr. So what I did
So
was
you
I
take
wrote
the story and you revamped it.
No, yeah. So what I did was I basically made it like in the beginning of the. I could say this because I'm trying to shoot the pilot anyway. In the beginning, I'm
This is-
still
I
Trapman,
mean-
right? Yeah. I'm walking my son to school as I do on a daily. Some niggas pull up in a van. They hop out. They start knocking. I'm shooting back. I'm trying to cover my son. To my son knowledge, it looked like I get shot. I'm laying there. They throw a bag over his head, throw him in the van, drive off, throw him some out in this random neighborhood. In this random neighborhood, my son feel like he just seen his dad die.
Right.
Oh, so he think it's
Oh, he
all over
tripping.
with.
Yeah, but I didn't die.
He tripping.
The story take place a year later. In this year, remember I told you when I went off to the army, I left him with two of my friends. When people think I'm dead, my son is basically raised by these same people. My son is a gamer. He come home from school one day, it's a package on the floor. Now this package is jiggling, it's doing whatever. He like, the fuck? He picked the package up, throw it on his bed. Bro playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Bzzz, package going off. It's going crazy. He like, the fuck? Nigga, package going off. Boom, 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 boom. Package going off. He like, all right, boom. He stopped the game, opened up the package. It looks like a device that you could touch.
What's
Bam.
that device?
He touched the device, a hologram of me pop up.
Of course.
Boom.
Hey son, I'm not dead. He going crazy. He think his daddy dead. You know,
Cause
they
like,
got
why
me.
you
They
a
got me
fucking
in this.
hologram? Why you didn't FaceTime me, Dad? Like, this is crazy.
They got me here. Da 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 da. I need you to go to professor. Now the professor is my friend, which is his teacher. Which the professor now knows that I'm not dead. But my son never knew. Basically, on some Superman, Batman shit, he never knew my identity. He never knew I was Trapman.
Okay,
he
he
never
never
knew
knew
at
you was
the
Trapman.
wee hours of the night, I'm going to different trap houses in different hoods, shutting shit down for the kids. He don't know none of this. Now as it has evolved, now I got khaki suits that's bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I got all that. We got everything.
This
So this is
motherfucker
our
hopping
mission.
out on the enemy with a motherfucking bulletproof black rag whipping the bullets.
No,
He
it's
like,
the tan. I got the tan khaki suit. So look, so I tell my son, I only got 5 seconds left. Go meet up with the professor. Right?
This message will self-destruct.
Bam. So my
Type
son
shit.
going crazy. He go right over to the professor house. He knocking on the door. Professor let him in. He like, I was expecting you. Now, to my son's eye, all the time he went over to the professor house,
So
it looks
first of
like
all,
a regular house.
I'm not to cut you off. You're giving us a lot.
That's good. No.
say that.
No, this what you was gonna see. You was gonna see this anyway.
Yeah, you giving us a lot.
No, you was gonna see this anyway.
Giving us a lot, man.
No, yeah. No,
Hey,
I'm not.
we got over 300,000 downloads.
No, you was-
400,000 downloads.
You was gonna see this anyway. Look, no.
You tripping?
Nah, this already set in stone, bro. There's nothing they can do. This set in stone already. I told you already off the. I already wrote the episode. This done deal.
Easy call. Yeah. I was nervous.
Nah, you didn't have to. I wouldn't have did none of that. So he go in. He talking to the professor. Professor like, you know your dad's alive. Wooty woo took him. The person who was now I couldn't say this because I'm still trying to make it right. The person who was supposed to play that.
I do not care to cut you off.
Okay.
I want you to do this shit, so I want you to let's focus on that. Nigga, because you giving me a lot right now. You giving them a lot.
I'm seeing it.
Well, hopefully somebody was listening that's interested.
What you mean? I'm over here thinking about who I know that might be interested.
Right.
Maybe they ain't watching this channel yet.
Well,
you ain't watching.
There it is. But the Kickstarter for that is what's coming.
Thank you. I love to hear that though.
Let's focus on that,
and another
though.
thing I would say about you is that I've never known you to be financially ambitious.
What you mean?
I've never known for you to be like money driven. You know? Like,
No, it's not.
I gotta get the money.
Yeah, I'm not. But when people ask what do I need, I can only tell the truth.
Well, that's
Because
what
I
the
don't
truth
have
is right now.
Yeah, because when I wrote the first episode of this one, Trapman Jr., and I sent it to my boy who shot the first one, and he broke it down. It was $87,000 that I needed to shoot the episode. The people that I was talking to at the time that said, "We got you." When I took that back, they like, "We can't do 87 bands." Then they said, "Okay, can you do a teaser trailer for 10 bands?" I went and rewrote the whole concept just to make the trailer for the 10
Just for
bands.
the 10,000 budget.
Yeah, just for niggas to say,
We don't got 10,000.
no, not they didn't even say that. They didn't say
It
nothing.
needs to be better than this.
You know why? Because
didn't
they
say
couldn't
nothing.
fucking believe that you
We need-
double back with. You know, some people cannot produce a product
I can every time.
every time.
And that's the reason why you're on the show.
Every time.
I'm not trying to cut
No, I
nothing
know,
off.
I know, bro.
But
I know.
you know what I'm saying? It's getting young. I mean,
We was long-winded up here.
bro. Low key, the that's a big reason for you to come on the show, man. Giving you your flowers.
Appreciate
Because,
you,
bro,
bro.
you've been doing a lot of shit,
Thank you, my brother.
and this was the big purpose.
Yeah,
You hear
I
me?
appreciate that.
Coming
I
on
appreciate
the
you
Open
even
Bar
having-
Podcast,
yeah, even
champion.
having y'all, man.
Tell everybody where to find you at. First
You
of
can
all,
find me on
right here,
Instagram
this right here. This right
at Thuggin. I know when people be hearing that name, excuse me, that soda. They be like, "Why is your Instagram name still Thuggin?"
That's Tino's Sparkling Water, man.
Yeah, it's THUGGN, and they know I THUGGN. Tough Crowd Entertainment on the Instagram too.
YouTube. Tell them where to find
Our
the
YouTube.
fucking features.
What's our YouTube? Tough Crowd
Crowd
Entertainment is our
Entertainment
YouTube.
is their
Yeah, it's the
YouTube.
same. That's our YouTube. It's Tough Crowd
nigga.
Entertainment. All of them. I be forgetting
It's
that
the
stuff, man.
sparkling
You know I
water.
gotta
It's the
And you know it
sparkling
is. Yeah, but you can find me on my gram. I will say that.
Did you give him some tequila?
Nah, she did. I will say when I get a chance
I just wanna
to,
make sure.
I promise y'all, if you watching this, I promise you, I'm going to give you that feeling that you used to get when you watch the things that you loved. I'm going to revive that for you. Trapman, Trapman Jr. It's called Trapman Jr. Villanagos in the Fade with the Dead Homies. That's the name of it. So whenever you see that, because you go see it. That's what I'm on. When people ask me, "Holla, what you on?" I promise my son something, and that's what I'm on. That's what you'll
the
see
next
from
project.
me next. Yeah.
Boom. So we lit,
love
man.
that.
We gotta get man. We gotta. I don't even know what else to
We gotta
say,
find
bro.
our
You was
shot,
giving us
Jimmy.
a bar of everything.
I ain't gonna lie. We got to get some more camera batteries or something. I don't fucking
I'm sorry,
know.
man. I didn't mean to be
No, you
talking.
good, bro. That's what we here for.
I think that a lot of people don't
No,
know.
my mouth, bro.
I
I ain't the
don't
nigga,
know
I ain't the
the
nigga that's
Holla
gonna sit there. You ain't gotta ask too much. I'm just.
How many
go.
podcasts have
Yeah.
you done?
I did a few.
Yeah. And people know
Welcome to
that you
Open Bar
listen.
Podcast,
I
my
like,
guy.
man. This was the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Let's get a shot, man, real quick.
Let's get our
up
little
outta here.
closing sayonara shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this
yeah.
the big. Hold on.
This is-
Hold on. bro. I done
This the
took
big
3 of
homie.
these, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, for more success, you doing your what is it? GoFundMe,
Kickstarter. Yeah, I'm gonna do a
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter for
Let's follow up with that and
Yeah.
make it make sense. Send it to me. I'll post it. Whatever.
For sure.
Let me know, bro. Hey, and thank you for pulling up, man.
For
Thank
sure,
you for pulling
bro.
up the
Anytime.
show.
Congratulations.
Anytime. Thank you so
Everything
much.
coming. Everything yours.
Conversation never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars